What's happening, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping into the channel. I'm the host and the creator of the channel, Network Ninja. This specific video, the topic we're going to cover today is off of the exam topics, and it's control plane policing. I got this lab out of the OCG. If y'all don't know, that's the official cert guide. I think that's what it stands for the Encore exam 350-401. Just set up OSPF, so you got 4 routers, and what I'm going to try to do is when I ping this router, I'm going to have control plane policing set up on that guy, and then when I ping this router, I'm not going to have it set up. And what should happen is that since the control plane isn't being policed on router 2 right here, we should see the CPU utilization start to increase. And this one we shouldn't see it increase because the control plane policing should be policing all that ICMP traffic. Let's just get started. So I'm gonna just log right in. Right now, just wanna always verify you don't got anything going on as far as that control plane. So see it's empty because it didn't give me no kind of output in the running config. So this is just blank right here, and then the other part of the config is just going to be the OSPF that I set up on there. So basically you need access list to ID the traffic that you want to get policed. So that's what these ACLs, these named ACLs, are going to do. This one specifically is looking for ICMP, the ICMP protocol in the access list, and this one here is looking for the OSPF protocol, specifically the multicast address that it uses, just so that we could capture those updates if we wanted to police on that traffic. If somebody was trying to attack the routing protocol there, we could police that traffic, meaning we could get rid of it. Moving down, you have the class map here. So we've already ID'd the traffic, and what a class map does is it does ID the traffic as well. That's what you want to think of it as, but the way I think of it is really categorizing all of these statements here. I just look at it as the class map is the category, basically, of what the traffic falls under. So here we go. We're going to copy this. Should drop this up in this here. Boom. Oh, my bad. Then I got to permit that guy. Sorry. 224.0.5. There. Oh, and .6. Alright, so boom. Then we go to the class map. So just like we talked about, ACL is just inviting everybody in, all the different groups, even though they are grouped, but this is putting them in different classes. Just think of it, this is the high class people, this is low class people, or something like that. This is top notch, this is VIP, you in the VIP here, but here you not. That's the way you could think of it. So let's drop the class maps in. Hopefully this config take as well. That's the thing with doing labs, is anything goes because it's not actual equipment. Then we're gonna drop the policy map again. The policy map is what we're gonna do with this traffic that's been ID'd and grouped together. So you get out of there, back to config mode, drop the policy map in there. This is another statement in the policy map, so don't forget that. Last thing is control plane police. Right here where we drop it on the control plane. Again, we're going to exit. So you get on the control plane and then put the service policy in which direction. So the service policy right here, if you do the context sensitive help right here, well, sorry, right there. Input, output. The test is going to test you on these little, they're going to try to trick you up on these little questions right here on the questions with the input and output of the direction. You feel me? They're going to try to make sure you know which direction you're facing and everything that this traffic you want to apply it to. But I've already applied it. I just wanted to point that out. So that's one, right? The other one they like to really trick on is this class map. This thing used to give me, you feel me, the worst headache. So class map, right? You have match all and match any, logical and all matching statement under this class map, logical or all matching statements under this class map. All this right here means, and they're gonna try to trick you on these keywords for this syntax of the class map network statement. They're gonna try to trick you with match all and match any. All this mean is, let me show you something. when you're creating this class map, all this means is, there goes the class map. Let me get back to the statement that we entered. There it is. So right here we put class map, class, and then we put that to match the ACL, right? Match all and match any means is if I put more than one of these match statements, because you can put more than, you can match on more than one thing in the class map. So let's look at how many things you can match on. You can match on several different things, protocols. You can match on DSCP for QoS reasons, right? Packets, access group, or ACLs when you're applying an ACL access group. So you can match on that ACL, right? So if you have more than one match statement, match all is saying that every single one of those ACLs that you're calling, the traffic has to match every single one of those ACLs. So if you say match access group like we had here, we had one for routing, we got one for ICMP, we got one for, you could have one for management traffic, you could have one for MPLS traffic, or whatever kind of traffic. If you have more than one, match all means that the traffic has to match everything in that ACL that you've outlined in each of those ACLs. Match any means out of, if you had 6 of these statements, it can match 1, or it can match all, or it can match 3, or it can match 4. It doesn't matter, it just has to match one of the statements in the 6. So be careful with these keywords, match any, match all, and input output on the service policy. So moving forward, we're going to do R3 and R4. Again, our objective here is to police the ICMP traffic to R1, no policing on R2, and we're going to hit them both with pings and try to ping them to death to cause this one's CPU to rise. So let's look at the CPUs currently. R2's is show process CPU. The 1 minute intervals, 0% as we're expecting. So that's R2. That's R2's. Let's look at R1's over here. Actually, it's behind it now. And R1 show process CPU. It's fine. 1 minute, 1 minute. So let's get some real estate here. So R3 and R4. We're gonna pull these up. So boom, let's ping them. This command, we're gonna ping 2.2. That's going. R4 gonna ping R2 as well. 4.2, that's on that segment. We sending 1 million pings, 500 size, timeout 0. Let's look at R2's CPU right now. 15%. You guys didn't see, let's 1 minute average, 15%. What's R1 sitting at? R1 sitting at 1%. Let's see what R2 doing now. 25%. We killing them, right? So now, let me try to do the same thing and kill your boy over there, R1. So we're gonna control shift 6, kill that. Watch this, 32%. We was at 32%. That boy gonna drop though, you feel me? We're gonna control shift 6. We're gonna kill that noise. Bam, 33%. Should be dropping lower. 30%, it's going down lower. All right, so now R1, we gonna have to turn up on them. Keep it fair, you feel me? So now back to our, we're gonna go from R4, I'm gonna ping R1, and from R3 I'm gonna ping R1 and kill him. Let's see what he do with it. So R3 should be pinging 3.1. Let's see if he knows via OSPF how to get over there. He does know that 3.1 network, so we're gonna kill him too. 3.1. Now let's check him out. 5%. We running it now. Let's see now. What's R1 doing? 5%. He just chilling. Cause that control plane policing getting policed. Oh, 11%. It's growing, but nowhere near the 25. Let's see if it keep coming. I might have to adjust some stuff. Yeah, I think I have to adjust real quick. Let's blow this up. So I think it's on my policing action. So show service. So yeah, action transmit. I think I want to change that. So I'm gonna go into the first. Let me see what it's doing. Oh no, it's not climbing. If you violate and you getting dropped. So I am correct. I don't have to change nothing. It's dropping it. You see this CPU ain't even get above 15%. And let me show you. We still hitting them with million pings from both of these cats. Look, both of these cats going 4, 3. You feel me? Him, he's still strong. 11%. Just that control plane police and then took over. So let me go ahead and kill this one. I appreciate y'all tapping in. That's the end of the lab, the demonstration. I hope y'all enjoyed it and everything. If you're feeling the video always, trying to get them subs up, y'all please. As I always say, you already know how I'm gonna hit you with that. Ninja, vanish.